Dustin Rider.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here. This is my review for the Deluxe Gigant Driller, aka Machine Drijan. This is Machine Drijan, its default mode, and then Gigant Driller is the mecha mode. This is the 6-Ranger mecha of the series, and overall it's pretty okay. Okay, that's better for this one, guys. No, but it's kind of an interesting little construction-like mech. You got these 3 drills here, and you got like the claw here. It's like trying to be all constructions things at once. It's like drills, 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 claws, and kids' seats are still just $5. A lie, they're not $5 anymore. It's okay, it's grown on me a little bit, but it's not overall my cup of tea. I think toy-wise it looks pretty decent, like the plastic looks like a decent quality. It's kind of got this weird vibe to it though overall, where there's a certain feel certain Sentai mecha have, if it makes any sense to you. They kind of have this premium feel to it, like, yeah, I just spent money on importing this. But this just kind of feels in between, where it feels slightly cheaper than the others, but not exactly cheap. Again, I don't know if that makes any sense to you. That's just kind of the way I feel about it. But the overall design has grown on me, even though it's not my favorite thing, and it looks a little bit generic to me in some ways, even though the quality is okay. One thing I do really like, though, is I like the crystal drills. I think that they look really cool, just the crystal sort of light blue plastic, and I think it has like a cool contrast off of the rest of it. And then you also have this bit here, which you're going to plug in, which is going to be the helmet. And it also has a light feature here. There's a little tab on the back when you get it to pull out, and when you press this, or when it presses it, it's going to light up so that this lights up within it. And there's kind of a cool method of like doing aspects of this guy's transformation like it would be in the show, like an adorable way. So you can have this holding it, and then just try to really carefully do this and like drop it in. I'm gonna be kind of careful with it because I keep popping this off when I do it, but you kind of just like pretend I did this smoothly, and you drop it in, and then that'll light up. There you go. So that'll look even cooler. I'll get it to activate when we put it in mecha mode, but I think that's really neat. Just kind of a neat little bit. So when we transform it, it's really simple. These 3 are all attached. This one's attached up here, and then these 2 are attached. They'll separate really easy, but I just wanted to highlight it. So when you go back this direction, these 2 are attached here, and then this is attached here. But you just swing these right around the legs. We've seen this before. Twist this around, pop these out, then you got them standing up. And then for this, just bring it around and down. Bring it around town. And then you can kind of twist this around. You can have it going either way, but I'm going to do this way for now. And now we get to the adorable part. So you're able to take this drill and bend it around to press the little button to activate that. And I think that's adorable, and I'm going to sort of finagle this to activate it, and then bring that up, and you have that. And I think that's super totes adorbs. I'm sorry I just said that, but I think that's really cool. It's got these neat little aspects to it. Like the light's really simple, but because it's this clear blue plastic, there we go, it just kind of looks neat. And it's like just a cool bonus. And I think this is really cool. I like being able to do unique things like that from the way it's going to transform. I assume in the show. This is being recorded when only the vehicle mode has showed up in the show. But I'm assuming it does that in the show. And regardless, I think that's really neat. It makes it unique. It makes it a little bit extra fun. Gives it personality, and like I like the idea of being able to pose it like this. Like it gives him, again, a little bit personality sitting there on the shelf next to all the other bricks. But then you can put it back down like normal, and it'll still spin. Yay, spinning. But I think that's pretty neat, and overall he's grown on me a little bit. Of the 3 we've had so far, between King Express and, is it King Express or King Liner? I always forget. King, and then the Kiramager is my least favorite, but he has grown on me a little bit. He's kind of got that little stubby mecha charm, which I kind of dig, and having the toy in person, he's kind of cool. And again, I do like the contrast of the diamond-like crystal off of the orange. Like, it's a contrast you wouldn't expect, but I kind of dig it. Again, not my absolute favorite, but I think this is a fun little surprise of a mecha that I kind of dig. And like, the light feature's cool, those personality features are cool. You can obviously move these arms around a little bit because of transformation, and this can spin, and you can move that as well. And you'll be able to use this and this bit up here to add some of the helpers in. But overall, I don't think this is an absolute must-have, like it's not blowing me away. But I think if you're into this mecha or the 6-Ranger, I'd recommend checking it out. It was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. A bit mid-range, but a lot more fun than I thought it would be. Then this guy can also come in a set with these. You can also buy them separately if you buy the mecha separately, or for whatever reason you just want them on their own. But you can also buy them as a set with Drijan and these guys, Machine Duston and Machine, like, Machiavellian or like Magellan or something. I don't remember. Like, I don't remember the pronunciation because they haven't said it in the show yet. But let's go over this guy first. This has actually one of the most together, I think, like crystal modes. Like, you can still see the wheels, but I think it holds together a little bit better. And its vehicle mode's really simple. It's just that. It's probably one of my more favorite ones just because I like the blue color, and I think the white and black contrasting off of it look nice. And then to get it in its weapon mode, you just pull this up, pull this out, and then you're gonna have this little duster that pops out here, this little like shovel thing here. And it's almost like, it looks like a vacuum. It's like, so we'll put this on the mecha here in a second. And then this one's really simple because this is its crystal mode, which also isn't very well hidden from its vehicle mode, which is really simple. Just pull that all the way out, and this spins, and that's kind of fun. I do kind of like the way this goes all the way around. It's kind of satisfying to do, but, you know, this is what it is. They're fine for what they are. I'm gonna be honest, these overall aren't my favorite thing. Like, they're kind of neat, the crystal looks kind of cool, but they're kind of boring if I'm being honest. Just they're like regular vehicles, but crystal. I guess that's the whole thing, but I think that the mecha make the other ones cooler. But what's easy about this one is, other than the vehicle mode, basically all you need to do is be in this mode to get their other mode, because you just pop these two little pegs out. And this one's gonna be like the little blaster, and then this one's gonna be the little handle. And like, so that's really easy. So let's go ahead and put it on Gigant Driller. So there you have them on there. As you can see, it's really interesting. What's cool is that you can peg that on there, and you can do that with the others. And then this one, he's holding on one of the pegs on the claw, and it looks like he's cleaning. I actually should put this a little bit better. But this is really funny. This is like Machine Driller or Gigant Driller at home when he's just cleaning his house. That's what it looks like. But I kind of like the way that these work with it. It comes off as a little bit unique. This is kind of a bit of a weird one, because again, it's like, and he's like spraying. It's like Swiffer Wet Jet, but it's two pieces. It's like, and then, and obviously you can use these with the other mecha too, but since this guy came with it, I wanted to show that off. And you know, these are all overall okay. As I mentioned, they're not my favorite thing. I think they're neat for what they are, but you know, if you want to get the full set, these are a nice bonus, but otherwise, just on their own, if you're into them, cool, but they're not my personal favorite thing. That is about it for this one, guys. Overall, I think the main mecha is fun. The two auxiliaries are a nice bonus, but overall aren't my favorite gimmick. But until next time, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and climb the steps and ring that bell so you can get the notifications for all my videos. Dawson Rider, signing out.